here is one question to lead you to genuine, authentic self-confidence. What parts of yourself you wouldn't change or trade away, no matter how much you want to change or transform the rest of your personality? Last night I was having a live call in my community, and the topic of social confidence, social authenticity, and social anxiety was brought up. If the person who brought up the topic is watching this, thank you, brother, for an extremely inspiring conversation. But now I want to share with you my take that I shared in my community, which I consider to be an overlooked and maybe underrated take on the topic of social confidence, as well as social anxiety, social authenticity. And here it is. The image of social confidence that we see all around us is too rigid. It is a fixed image of self-confidence. Just think for yourself for a moment, or think to yourself, what is the usual confident character that you see in media? What is the usual confident character that you read about in books? What are the people back in school, maybe some of you are still in school, whether it's high school, university, college, people that were considered confident? Overall, it's one and the same image. It's an extroverted person who knows their way with words, who is somewhat of a smooth talker, and who has a level of assertiveness to them. Now, I'm not negating the value of those qualities. But if we are proposing this idea, which is an idea that has been pushed our way, an idea that all confident people are pretty much the same, then it becomes extremely unhelpful. What I'm advocating for is the idea of authentic confidence. Hence the question that I asked in my community that I'm now asking you. What parts of yourself you wouldn't change or trade away, no matter how much you want to change or transform the rest of your personality? Meaning, if you want to proceed and move forward or move toward becoming that confident person, what are parts of yourself that you absolutely don't want to change or on that journey? Because far too many people are ready and willing to change or to try to change all parts of their personality, which is how we lose authenticity. And self-confidence without authenticity is cheap, if you ask me. It doesn't lead to real grounded security in who you are. It doesn't lead to actual development of a personality where you are happy and more than willing to expose what is inside of you. And if you are not willing or ready to expose in front of others what is inside of you, then you are by default not confident. But at the same time, the popular path towards confidence is neglecting those things that are inside of you, ignoring them, dismissing them, all in service of this superficial idea of self-confidence as extroversion, assertiveness, social skills, and willingness to talk to anyone. Once again, all skills that I think have immense value if you want to function and, let's say, progress in the society. And I would advise everyone to work on those skills to some extent. But to try to max out those stats, to use gaming lingo, while neglecting the capacities where you are unique, where you are supposed to max out, it is opposite of character development. It is opposite direction of genuine, true, authentic confidence. But none of what I'm saying matters if we don't agree with the initial statement. And that's that the image of self-confidence that's being thrown our way by the media and by the society is a rigid one. So I have two questions for you. First, do you agree with the overall popular idea of self-confidence? And if you don't, then answer the question, start pondering, inquiring, and journaling on the question, what qualities or what parts of myself I wouldn't change or trade away no matter how much I want to change or transform other parts of myself. That is, no matter how much I want to develop these other skills that are related to the widely accepted idea of self-confidence. I'm challenging you to spend some time with these questions. Don't rush, but when you have the answers, share them in the comments. I want to talk more about this topic of genuine, authentic self-confidence, because I consider myself someone who has managed to preserve and even nurture the most unique parts of himself while being on the road of becoming more socially skilled, to put it that way. So for all the weirdos and quirky people out there who think that they need to transform themselves completely to become quote-unquote confident, I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. As always, stay strong, love life, never feel sorry for yourself, accept your uniqueness because that's true self-confidence, light that raging fire in your heart, and always go beyond. Thank you.